Because I was struggling with inferiority complex, I missed out on a lot of opportunities that I even deserved, but I felt inferior. I felt as if I never deserved those opportunities. Let me tell you one of these stories. For the sake of maybe the people involved in it, I won't mention their names, but I'll just tell the story because they watched this video and I didn't get permission to mention their names. So there is, I won't even mention the timeline. So there was a time where one of my friends had, had had a cousin. Yeah, that was a cousin. So this girl was really beautiful. She was a beautiful girl, and I liked her. I was so interested in her. So one time with this friend of mine, I mentioned it to him that I liked her, and he went, I don't know, for some reason he went and told her. I don't know if he told her or he made an opportunity. He just created that environment that gave me an opportunity to even get this girl to start dating her. But because of inferiority complex, imagine, because I felt inferior, I felt as if I wasn't enough, because this the friend of mine and the same lady, they were coming from a background where a bit well to do. I never even said anything. I even avoided the conversation. This, and deep down I gave a lot of excuses why I never did that, or no, that and that. But deep down my heart, it was because I never felt as if I was enough, as if I deserved her. This story seems to be a common story and a simple story, but for me, it highlighted what was the root cause of most of the opportunities that I missed. Because not just this story about a girl, but there are many instances where I've had opportunities that have to do with something that may even better my life, which I never pursued or attempted. Some of these opportunities were even lately made available to me, but I never pursued them. Not because I didn't want to, I wanted to, but because I felt inferior. I was struggling with this inferiority complex where I felt as if everyone around me was better than me, and I'll push those opportunities to someone else, maybe to one of my friends. Okay, you can go for this. I Not that I don't want it, but I just felt inferior. So when we talk about inferiority complex, when I talk about inferiority complex, it's something. It's when people hear the word inferior, it's a word, one of those words people are aware of, but they don't realize the impact it has on a person's life. It affects a person's life in a tremendous way, more than we often realize. And I've lived my life with that. I have struggled with that. And I know deep down there are many stories that I can tell you about inferiority complex. And sometimes how this same inferiority complex, if you don't handle it well, it tends to manifest in perfectionism, where you are trying to be perfect. The reason why you're trying to when the reason why want everything to be perfect, it's because then you will feel as if it is enough, as if you are enough. It results in a lot of things. And I want you to know, if you are going to make impact, if you are going to live a fulfilling life, you need to deal with this inferiority complex. You need to deal with this, and the best way to deal with this is to come to Jesus Christ. Because in Christ Jesus, you realize your worth, you realize your identity. Because of inferiority complex, you may take or adopt a tag about who you are, which God hasn't given unto you. And that's most of my videos. I want to really address this issue of inferiority complex, because I've had a first-hand experience of how it affects people and it has affected my life. But thank God, He helped me discover who I am and my identity. And that's the reason I'm even bold to share these stories with you, to share these experiences and lessons that I've learned, so that if you are in that position, if you are going through such a thing, this may help you. So, the best way, if you are struggling with inferiority complex, you need to acknowledge that you are struggling with that. You need, because it is difficult to change something which you don't acknowledge, which you don't acknowledge is a problem for you. So you need to acknowledge that problem, and then you need to come to seek for help. Come to Jesus. That's the best advice I can give you. But seek for help. People who knows about this, who have had experienced this and who have found the solution. There are people who just mask that feeling of inferiority by doing something else, or just they're just masking. They have not dealt with the real issue, the real problem. And once you deal with the problem, there is the freedom that you will find, the freedom that I have found in Christ Jesus. Now I am even confident to put my content out there and share my message. It's because I've dealt with this. If I haven't dealt with it, I would be hiding, I would be masking into something. So the point is, you are worth, you are valuable. You need to know that you are God's image, you are a treasure in God's eyes. But just hearing these words, it's very difficult to believe these words. People may say this to you, but if you are struggling with inferiority complex, it's very difficult to really believe these words. But the truth of the matter is that whether you believe it or not, is that you are a treasure in God's eyes. You were created in God's image, and God has a plan and purpose for your life. You are more valuable to God. You are so special to God. You were bought with a price, and God has a plan for your life, and He's going to do great things in you and through you. So, whatever it is that you are, if you are going through this, don't worry. If you need to talk more, just comment. Maybe there are issues, questions that you have, and reach out if you want to learn more. And I think I can coach you throughout of this and help you discover who you are, your identity, and God's purpose for your life, so that you can become everything that God created you to be, and everything that God has called you to be, to accomplish or to do. You cannot unleash your full potential if you are suffering from inferiority complex. You cannot. You need to be free from this in order for you to be able to become everything that God created you to be. I hope this helps you and you find value in this. I'll be sharing more on this and other topics that are relevant, especially to this, because I will be talking about my life, my story, and the lessons that I've learned. Hopefully, you are helped by the information or the content that I share. If you like the video, leave a comment, share with your friend, kindly subscribe, and God bless you. See you in the next one. Take care.